Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing really well. So today I'm going to film a video that I have wanted to film for a very long time. I really felt like I wanted to talk about some of the new releases that I received. So that's what we're going to do today. I have quite a few hyped new releases that I wanted to go through and talk to you guys about and give you my unfiltered and honest opinions on these scents, whether that's good, whether that's bad, whether that's terrible. I want to share with you guys today my thoughts on some new releases. A lot of these are quite hyped on social media, so I'm excited to just go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to start with this fragrance right here. This is actually the collaboration that Frederic Malle recently did with Acne Studios. So this is the fragrance right here. I have to say I love the bottle. I know it's very simple, but I love the Frederic Malle bottles. This fragrance was actually composed by a perfumer at Cerise called Susie. I think her name's Laheli. I don't know how to pronounce it, but her name is Susie, and she's a super talented perfumer at Cerise. And basically the brief for this fragrance was to create a laundry detergent scent. Now, I want to tell you guys something right now. I actually purchased this fragrance with my own money because first of all, I think that this is quite an iconic collaboration that I wanted to have in my collection. It's not every day that you see a perfume brand collaborating with such a big fashion brand like Acne Studios. So I really wanted to have it. And also, I love the idea of having a fragrance that smells like laundry detergent, which it absolutely does. Now, you guys know me if you watch my channel that I am not the biggest fan of aldehydes, but I want to tell you guys something. I am slowly coming around when it comes to aldehydic scents. Now, does that mean that I'm going to go out tomorrow and buy Chanel No. 5 and wear it every day as my signature? Not necessarily, but I am starting to appreciate aldehydic fragrances more and more. I don't think they will ever become my #1 scent profile by any means, but I am starting to enjoy them more and more. And I really like the aldehydes in this fragrance. Don't get me wrong, I really feel like this fragrance is for an acquired taste. It's not going to be for everyone because it has a very sharp, almost screechy soapiness, but in a good way, in a positive way. This fragrance smells super sharp, almost powdery in a way, slightly sweet, but very much a detergent type of scent. If you just smelled this blind, you had no idea it was a perfume, you just smelled it blind, you would probably think that this was some sort of laundry detergent / soap. That's how realistic Susie has created this scent to be. It really smells like a photorealistic laundry detergent. So keep that in mind. I would not recommend this to every single person, but if you are somebody that likes quite a sharp and aldehydic scent, I would definitely recommend checking this one out because it is really impressive. So of course you have the aldehydes. You also pick up a nice kind of sweet rose in here. Like I said, there is definitely a sweetness, but not overwhelmingly so. It definitely is most prominently an aldehydic fragrance, but you do feel a hint of rose in here, mixed with something sweet, musky, and it's just really, really interesting. Is it my favorite perfume in the world? No. But is there a time and a place where I really want to wear this scent? Yes. And I actually put it in my bathroom cabinet, and when I want to feel extremely soapy and clean out of the shower, I reach for this one, and I just think it is fantastic. I am really loving this one. Speaking of aldehydes, you guys, I really want to buy Chanel No. 5 Ylop in the new packaging. I don't know why, but I love Chanel No. 5 Ylop. It's so, so, so beautiful, and I really want to get it. Let's talk about the fragrance that has the internet going crazy right now. This is Juice from Commodity, and this fragrance in particular is the Expressive scent space. Now, I saw such a cool campaign for this fragrance before they released this scent. Commodity was teasing us with different images, etc. And this is actually their first fragrance release, I think, in about 2 years. So it's been a long time since we are all waiting for Commodity to release something. I feel like Commodity, they definitely have a cult following, especially on TikTok. I feel like people really, really love the brand, and for a good reason. I will tell you guys a few reasons why I love this brand. And number one is the price point. I feel like you're not compromising anything with commodity. You're not compromising the quality, the packaging, the quantity. Nothing is being compromised, yet they offer their fragrances at a really fair price. If you guys don't know much about commodity, the fragrances sit around the $140, $50 mark, I think. And I just think that that is super, super reasonable for what you're getting. Nice packaging, very sleek, great juice. They work with really good perfumers. You're getting 100 ml. I just think that they're ticking all of the boxes. Like, this would be considered a green flag, in my opinion, as a brand. So if you guys were getting into collecting, or maybe you're just looking for a brand that is really good but a little bit more affordable, I would definitely recommend Commodity and to check them out. Now, I know that 150 is not necessarily affordable, but it is much better and much more fairly priced than a lot of niche brands on the market today. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that about the brand. So Juice, you guys, I am so excited to talk about this one because I love this fragrance. I got it a couple of weeks ago and I've been really wanting to talk about it. So Juice for me is something that I would consider to be a fun fragrance. This fragrance surprised me in a good way. I was really expecting, because the fragrance is called Juice, because the campaign is all around the strawberry notes, I was really expecting it to be very, very like watery and juicy, whereas I don't necessarily feel that about the scent. It is really, really good though, you guys. And like I said, the feeling that this fragrance evokes for me is fun, happiness, lightness. You know, those people that just bring such a positive energy into the room, into the conversation. They're a light, their conversations are always so positive and happy and fun. That is this fragrance. And if you know somebody in your life like that, give them this fragrance, because that is really what this fragrance smells like. You do get something a little bit tart in the fragrance from the rhubarb that's in here, along with red fruit. So you have strawberry and raspberry in here. You do as well have rose, but the rose in here is quite a smooth rose. It definitely isn't something more traditional like in Radical Rose from Matière Première. This is more of a smooth kind of pink, a deep pink rose. And it's just so, so beautiful, you guys. But like I said, and I'm not saying this in a negative way, it actually surprised me in a positive way. I don't think of something juicy when I smell this fragrance. It actually smells really fun, fruity, smooth, playful, flirtatious, very feminine as well. And it's just beautiful. It also has something quite fresh about it, which I like a lot. And that makes it perfect for the summertime. So I definitely recommend this one to you guys, especially considering the price, like I said. And I just think it is a really fantastic, very fun fragrance. I wore it about twice since I've owned it. So I'm not going to tell you guys that I wore it every single day, I wore it twice since I've owned it, and I've loved each time that I've worn it. I get around 6 to 7 hours of longevity with Juice with a pretty soft projection. It projects at the beginning when you first spray it on, but then it settles a little bit closer to the skin after, within your arm's lengths. But I get, yeah, around 6 to 7 hours of really good wear. And I thought that I would also take this time quickly to mention the other scent spaces that Commodity made. And I will be transparent with you guys right now. I did not wear these two yet on my skin. I just tested them. So this is more like a second impression, you could say. We have Juice Personal. I'm going to go ahead and give that one a spritz quickly as well. And I love the fact that Commodity has these scent spaces. Like, I really feel like it makes the brand very inclusive to everyone, whether you are looking for something more bold, more strong, more intense, or whether you're somebody that likes a lighter fragrance that isn't necessarily going to bother you or give you a headache throughout the day, you can go for the personal scent space. So yeah, the Juice Personal, it feels more like this kind of musky, very clean, slightly fruity, woody fragrance, but you definitely have that kind of musky feeling, and it is really, really beautiful. Think of like a nice fruity musk, but done in a very, very, very smooth way with some kind of synthetic woods in there, which you definitely pick up. So a fruity, musky, synthetic wood vibe. It is really, really nice, you guys. I don't even know the notes in here. I'm going to put them on the screen from Sniff, but I'm not sure about the notes, but I really like this one as well. I like how kind of airy this one feels. You have the fruitiness and the sweetness, it's still there, but it's done in more of this, yeah, like transparent, musky woods vibe. And I really, really like this one a lot. I'm also going to go ahead and spray the Juice Bold, which is really, really nice as well. Like, I am telling you guys, if you kind of like this fruitier DNA, please go and try every single one of them. Try the Personal, Expressive, and Bold, because I don't really know at this very moment which one that I love the most, because I think I'm gonna have to wear them all. I would say that the Bold is definitely the most unisex out of the three. This one does not lean feminine nor masculine. It feels very neutral. Obviously, all fragrance is neutral, but this one definitely leans more neutral. And I believe that you have more or less the same notes as the original Juice Expressive, but they've added vetiver and patchouli to the base. So you definitely get an overall woodier experience, but you do have the fruitiness. And I almost feel like a kick of some other fruity note in there, something slightly tropical. And it smells so good, you guys. So I really love this one too. I need to wear both these the Personal and the Bold on my skin because I haven't worn them yet, and I'm thinking that maybe I will take them on summer vacay with me because they're the perfect size to travel with. I finally learned my lesson, you guys, of not traveling with full-size bottles. I try to travel with 10 mls or like minis so that I can take more with me and it doesn't weigh a ton in my suitcase. So next up we have Stephane See My Love. Look at how beautiful this bottle is. It is so stunning. I love the color of blue that they used here. It's gorgeous. Now, I have held off on talking about this scent because I've had it actually for a while. I haven't worn it on my skin yet. Pierre has worn it, but I have to be totally transparent with you guys and upfront. This is not my style of scent, and I do feel like it leans very masculine to me. Not that I'm saying that women will not like this and women cannot try this, not at all. I'm just giving you guys my kind of impression of the fragrance. This is not necessarily my style of perfumery. See My Love, I think it will definitely have an audience, but that audience is not me personally. See My Love is this very woody fragrance, like very, very woody with a bit of leather. Like you definitely feel the leather in here. It's quite smoky in a way, but not in an obvious way. Like you have to kind of feel the smokiness in here. It's not in the front and center of the fragrance. It's very woody, slightly smoky, leathery. You have a bit of a saltiness going on. Definitely you feel this kind of salty vibe in there. And yeah, very woody. Like that's what I can say about it. It's a woody, leathery, slightly salty marine fragrance that's very smooth and well blended, but it's just not for me. Like I feel like the whole campaign around this fragrance and the initial idea of this scent has been executed really well because it's inspired by the deep sea, and that it does translate through the scent, but it's just not my cup of tea and my personal taste. So with that being said, I don't discourage you guys to go and try it, see for yourself. But yes, I have to be honest with you guys, it's not my cup of tea at all. Not something that I would catch myself wearing. So yeah, that's my thoughts on See My Love. Switching over to something more positive, you guys already know my thoughts on this one, but I thought I would include it again. This is Ylop from Sora Dora. Oh my god, this is heavenly, like heavenly. Guys, this is so, so, so good. Ylop is this beautiful tea and osmanthus fragrance. It's just so beautifully done. It's so smooth, really well balanced. It's kind of addictive in a way, like it definitely has an addictive quality about it. The osmanthus and apricot work so beautifully together. Like I said in a previous video, osmanthus as a floral note, it already has quite an apricot-y sensation to it. So in here, you feel this overall like really smooth kind of fuzzy apricot vibe mixed with this beautiful, slightly aromatic tea note. There's also some rosemary, apple, almond, vanilla. You feel soft touches of everything throughout the scent. You feel a slight almondy vibe, a slight vanillic vibe, but nothing feels too overwhelming. Everything is just so beautifully balanced, and I love it. Like, this scent immediately makes me happy, immediately makes me smile, makes me feel good. It's just beautiful. And I said before, if you're somebody who found the tobacco note in Sunshine disturbing, try this fragrance, because you're still getting a similar vibe, like with this osmanthus touch. But in here, there's no tobacco, there's nothing spicy about it. It's very smooth, fuzzy, just so beautiful. This is something that I would wear in the summertime, and I have been wearing actually in the summertime. I know there's a lot of people that probably would feel like this is more of a winter scent, but for me, definitely a summer scent. It is so, so beautiful, you guys. Longevity on my skin is softer than some other Sora Dora scents, but for me, like I told you guys many times, I don't really care about the longevity. As long as it lasts more than like 5 hours, like I don't have an issue with it actually. So for me, I get around 6 hours of wear with this one with a soft projection. So I love it. I love it. I love it so much. And I really recommend you guys to check this one out, especially for the summertime. Next up, I have been asked so much about all of the new Xerjoff releases, and I actually just got a few of them yesterday. So I got a bunch of new fragrances from Xerjoff, and I wanted to highlight initially the two that have stood out to me the most from everything that I received. The first one is Quattro Pizzi. Quattro Pizzi. I don't know if I said that right, but I wanted to mention this one. I received about 8 Xerjoff fragrances, but Quattro Pizzi is definitely one of my favorites amongst everything. This is gorgeous, you guys, and something that really resonates with me for the summertime. If you guys don't know how this smells, oh my gosh, Casamorati Quattro Pizzi. This is a gorgeous tuberose fragrance with a lot of coconut. What you get in here is predominantly tuberose and coconut. Like, that's the two notes that you're going to smell the most in here. Make sure if you pick up a sample or get a bottle of this one that you are a fan of tuberose, because it is front and center in here. And the coconut in here is very fleshy. Like, it's this very, why did that sound so weird then? I feel like that might have triggered people. It's a very fleshy coconut. It's beautiful, you guys. It feels really smooth, really well blended, creamy, but it still has a freshness on top. There is something very, oh my gosh, wow, like heavenly about it. There is something heavenly about this scent. The tuberose is not done in a way where it feels really dated. I feel like this might be quite a timeless fragrance and transcend throughout many different trends. I really, really love this fragrance, you guys, and I am very, very happy to have it and very happy to wear this one during the summertime. Like, I am so happy, you guys, right now. Now, I have to be honest, I didn't wear it yet because I only received it very recently, so I haven't had time to wear it, but I am so excited about it. And from what I smelled initially, this is absolutely one of my top favorites. It is beautiful. Actually, there is like one note or something that is reminiscent of Rouge Malachite. Don't take that as like a comparison side by side. They smell the same. Not at all. Like, they're totally different scents. But there is something in there that gives me the same feeling of wearing Rouge Malachite. So I'm obsessed with this fragrance, and I think it is absolutely gorgeous. You have a bunch of other notes in there, but for me, it's this beautiful, smooth and coconut tuberose fragrance, and wow, I am in heaven with this scent. There is a slight iridescent touch to the bottle, and I feel like that kind of represents a quality about the fragrance. There is something iridescent slightly about the scent. So I don't know if that made any sense, but I am loving this fragrance. I cannot wait to wear it. I need an occasion to like wear it, but I cannot wait. It is so, so beautiful, and I'm really, really impressed with this one. Next up, let's talk about Isola Sol from Roja Dove. I was so excited for this fragrance, you guys. When I saw it, when I saw the notes online, I was like, oh my gosh, that is my dream fragrance in a bottle, and I couldn't wait to get my nose on it. And I have to be honest, like, this is really, really nice. Like, this is beautiful. It's smooth. It's a melange of tropical flowers. I don't even know what's in here, but you really get that kind of white floral, yellow floral, coconut, smooth, creamy, really elegant, beachy floral fragrance. But the only thing that I have to say is that I have other fragrances that smell similar to this. So for me at this point, if somebody is going to release a tropical floral, it better be out freaking standing compared to all of my other ones, because I have so many of them already. Don't get me wrong, I am always really happy to add another floral fragrance, another tropical floral to my collection, and I will wear it happily, like I have worn Isola Sol already happily. But for me to be impressed by a tropical floral, I feel like the brands have gotta step it up a notch and not just put in ylang ylang, coconut, tiare flower, blah, blah, blah. Somebody's got to do something more interesting, because yes, this is beautiful and it smells super natural, really gorgeous on the skin. So I'm not saying anything bad necessarily about the scent, but I am still waiting for somebody to release a tropical floral that blows my freaking mind. So that's my thoughts on it. That's my thoughts. I really like it. If you guys are fans of really natural smelling tropical florals, yellow, white flowers, coconut, this creaminess, this really beautiful, very European luxury vibe, you will love this one, and I recommend going and trying it. But nothing about it screams, I'm the best tropical floral on the market, if you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm waiting for, and I'm not sure when I'm going to find it. So Isola Sol, definitely recommend giving it a shot, but don't put your expectations through the roof, because I would tell you guys if I found the best tropical floral in the world, and for now I haven't found it. So I even tried Some Kiss Goddess from Kilian. I've tried it twice, and while I really love it, like I would wear and tear that fragrance up, like absolutely during the summer, I don't know if I would spend that much on the scent to own it, because I already have a lot of tropical florals that can satisfy that craving. So it was nice, nothing groundbreaking. So that's kind of how I feel about Roja Isola Sol, but it's really, really beautifully done. Very beautifully done. I am going to shock some of you guys right now. We have Guidance 46. I really, really like this scent. Now, I'm not going to tell you once again that this is my best fragrance in the world, my signature scent, my everything, because that's not me. I'm not going to lie about that. But I really, really like this fragrance. Comparing it to the original, I really like this a lot. Now, I will say it's strange because the DNAs of both the original and the 46, they don't steer too far away from each other, yet there is something about the X-ray that I can find more beautiful, more wearable, more enjoyable than the original. As you guys know, Guidance really became popular last year and kind of became this iconic and very pivoting scent in the fragrance industry. I've already seen some brands try to copy Amouage with Guidance, like doing this rose, sandalwood, frankincense with some hazelnut in there. I've seen a couple of things in the industry of people already copying this scent. It became a viral success, a viral hit. And I was so disappointed because I wanted to love the scent so bad. I could acknowledge what a beautiful masterpiece and work of art the scent is, and I don't say that to try to suck up to Amouage, I don't care, but it really is a pivotal fragrance in the industry. Like Guidance, they really went out there with Canton Biche and did something really different, and I respect the heck out of the brand for doing that. It's not easy to explore new territories and to actually have enough confidence to launch something totally different in the industry. A lot of brands just kind of more or less tweak different things and launch very similar stuff. But Guidance was really a pivotal fragrance. So I wanted to say that. And unfortunately, I didn't like it that much. Like personally, I could acknowledge what a beautiful fragrance it was from the outside. But I tried wearing it, guys, so many times and I just couldn't do it. It made me nauseous. It's really strong. It kind of creates this huge bubble around you, so it like attacks you, like you cannot get away from the fragrance. If you want to stop wearing it, wash your clothes a couple of times, take 5 showers, like it's not going anywhere. And I feel like that's a part of the reason that it was so hard for me to wear, because the DNA was not something that I liked and the scent was so strong. So coming back to Guidance 46, I was expecting not to like this because the notes looked more or less the same. When I saw it online, I was like, I don't know. But you guys, like I said, I really like this a lot, and I'm going to tell you why. Guidance 46 is absolutely a denser, more rich version of the original. If you love that Guidance DNA, you will still love Guidance 46 for sure, because the DNAs don't, like I said, stray too far apart from each other. But if you're somebody like me who really struggled with the original, please try the 46. I don't know what they did in here, but something about it to me feels so much better. Like you guys, something about it feels richer, deeper, more dense, more sweet, more fruity, more ambery. It just feels so good. Like it smells so good, you guys. The pear notes in here feels a lot more dense, a lot more sweet and fruity. Not watery. For me, it's not a watery, juicy pear. For me, this is a dense, sweet pear note. Like it's almost stewed. It's become like super sweet and delicious, and just, it's so good. A little bit similar to something like La Belle from Jean Paul Gaultier. I know that comparison is probably not the best, considering this is like a $500+ fragrance, but it has like this kind of really dense, delicious pear note in here. Also, I feel overall a sweeter profile to the 46. Like it feels overall much more sweet, more kind of ambery, more dense, more musky in every way. You do still feel the same, like I said, DNA of the original Guidance, but once again, the pear note is enhanced in here. The kind of amberiness is enhanced. It feels sweeter, once again, more dense, more opulent, more rich, more decadent. And I just really, really enjoy this fragrance. It doesn't have that as much of a polarizing vibe as the originals. The last ones that I'm going to talk about quickly before I speak too long is the new Kayali Vacay in a Bottle collection. So I will just quickly overview everything. So you have 4 different scents here in 10 ml, perfect for traveling. Like this for sure, my suitcase this summer. I'm actually leaving next week as I'm filming this video. This is coming, and I will use probably the entire fragrances. So we have, first of all, Marrakesh in a bottle. We have Capri in a bottle, Maui in a bottle, and Maldives in a bottle. Now, I feel like from what I've seen online, this is probably the one that people like the least, the Marrakesh in a bottle. And I will be honest with you guys, this is also my least favorite from the collection, but not because it's bad, because for me, this fragrance feels a little bit redundant. Now, what you have with Marrakesh in a bottle is this beautiful candied orange blossom, a very bright, sweet, like slightly marshmallowy sweet, love don't be shy-esque DNA. And I think I can speak for all of us right now that most of us are a little tired of seeing the sweet orange blossom combo. But with that being said, I still think it's a nice relevant scent within the collection. Like it feels very coherent, it works really well. But like I said, guys, I'm being honest, I think all of us are a little tired of the sweet orange blossom DNA. And I think that that's why a lot of people haven't really resonated with this one as much. And also, orange blossom can be polarizing. I know a lot of people don't like orange blossom. I love orange blossom, so me, I'll wear this one in the summer just for, I don't know, like a fresh, kind of sweet, very feminine feeling. And I will wear it, but it's definitely not my favorite from the collection. Then we have Capri in a bottle. Now, this is like a sweet, kind of candied lemon. Let me go ahead and respray it to smell it for you guys. Yeah, this, oh my gosh, I have to check the note. There is something creamy in there. So in Capri in a bottle, you have lemon, sugar, vanilla. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's been a long day. Lemon, sugar, vanilla. You have some freesia, which is this beautiful creamy floral note. It's very, very good. It's not my personal favorite, but I feel like this one is the most fun out of the collection. This is the fragrance that gives you the good vibes, that feels really playful, flirtatious, sweet, kind of candied, yummy. Like I see this one being the most popular amongst the collection because it has this really kind of yummy, gourmand for the summer vibe, and it's very, very good. Then we have Maui in a bottle, which is one of my favorites, you guys. Like one, oh my gosh, of my favorites. Oh, guys, I'm going to go ahead and spray this one and smell it again. I love, 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 love this fragrance. This is very creative to me. This is the type of scent that I am excited for. I am excited to smell something like this, which is utilizing a note that is not that common in perfumery. Banana, you have coconut, vanilla, sandalwood, cream. Oh, guys, I love this. Like, I absolutely love this. I am so, so, so happy that they started to explore a little bit of a new territory and not just go with what they know works in the industry. They tried something new here and it works. They really did that with this scent. And for me, it might be my #1 favorite alongside Maldives in a bottle. I just love this. It's creamy, it's sweet, but not overly sweet. It feels slightly woody, but in, once again, a very smooth way. The banana is really noticeable, but in a way where it just works. And it doesn't smell like you fell over into a banana and it's like rotted onto your skin. It doesn't smell like that at all. It's done in a gorgeous way. The coconut is gorgeous. The vanilla is there. The creaminess is there. Guys, I love this fragrance. I cannot tell you enough. It's fun. It's sexy. Oh my gosh, like it gives me a really good feeling, guys. I love it. And I cannot wait to wear it this summer. Like, I am super excited. And then finally, we have Maldives in a bottle, which for me personally is definitely the most elegant and refined of the collection, because I would say it's the one that smells the most floral dominant. A fresh ylang ylang fragrance. That is what you have with Maldives in a bottle. This is ylang ylang done in a really beautiful, kind of watery and fresh way. Ylang ylang, as you guys know, can be quite a heady yellow floral nose. It can smell a bit pissy at times. It can smell a bit overbearing in a composition. And I knew that if Mona Katan launched an ylang ylang, it would be a beautiful, very mass appealing, very just fun ylang ylang fragrance. And that is exactly what this is. It's beautiful. The ylang ylang feels very transparent, but it's there. It's at the center of the fragrance, but in the most beautiful way. Ylang ylang, coconut. It's really smooth. It's fresh in a way. It has an airy quality to it. And I just love it. For me, like I said, it's probably the most refined of everything. Alongside Marrakesh, I would also say that's quite a refined scent. The other two are more fun. But I would say, guys, those are my two favorites. Maui in a bottle, Maldives in a bottle. For me, Maldives for the day, Maui for the night. I'm ready to play. Let me know if you ever want me to do this again, if you enjoyed hearing my quick kind of, not first impressions, but maybe second impressions or whatever of some fragrances that are new. I would love to hear your thoughts. Let me know down below and I will talk to you guys really soon. Love you. Bye.